Hello and welcome back. You're still watching S8 Today on the SABC News Channel, independent and impartial. Now, the Limpopo province is expected to receive 2,000 mealtime bags to feed the hungry during this COVID-19 pandemic. Our reporter Mike Marina is on the story. Let's cross to him now for an update. Mike, thanks very much indeed for joining us. I suppose this is a wonderful and welcome gift for the people that will be receiving these food parcels.
Good afternoon to you, Peter, and good afternoon to our viewers. You are indeed correct. We're coming to you live from Seshego. I must indicate that this will come as a relief for thousands of people in the province who have been calling us to say we must talk to the Department of Social Development to check how far the food rations are. You'll remember that they have been locked down for over 20 days now. And with me here is the MEC for Social Development, Kankareng Rakwale, just to give us a brief of the donation that she's receiving today. And it's not only today, she's been on the ground giving food parcels. MEC, we have seen you crisscrossing the province, receiving food parcels. And today, it was one of those days where a private donor donated bags of maize meal. How far will this go in trying to assist the people of the province?
Firstly, I would like to start by appreciating the donor of today, which is Masten company that has donated 2,000 bags of meal. And also to say to those that have been donating to us, we'll really appreciate. But let me also indicate that I think our people are becoming impatient, and I think I agree with them. What is going to happen is that by the end of today, because you'll agree with me that we have to change the strategy in terms of identification, as we're receiving a lot of complaints to say councillors are privatizing them, councillors do not want to give them. But I think I must indicate that last week the Provincial Command Council took a resolution to say perhaps we need to have a food bank at a provincial level where each and every donor will be able to deposit the food parcels into that bank, and therefore they'll be distributed from the bank at the provincial level to the district, because the list from the districts are the ones that are supposed to be guiding us in terms of who should receive, because it's our interest that this food should go to the rightful people who indeed do not have food to eat.
Talking about complaints that you received as a department, how widespread were they? Have you managed to deal with the challenge?
I think that's why the Provincial Command Council just took a resolution that perhaps we might need to take out councillors totally in the process of identification. Because one other issue is that our wish is that they should go to people that who seriously deserve and who will know that. Remember, the task team that I'm talking about is led by our district managers from the district. They're working together with coordinators of community development workers. They're working with SASA officials. They're working with our social workers, and also public participation officials from all our different municipalities, so that indeed, because we understand that public participation officers will know the indigent registers of the municipality. So what we are saying is that they must then compile and refer their notes and share that indeed these are the people that deserve the food parcels.
Let's talk about the food that it's here. And looking at Limpopo, it's such a very big province. Is this enough?
This is not enough. I must indicate, as I'm talking to you today, I'm waiting for the other service provider or the donor that will be bringing 5,000 packages of food parcels as well, which means it will go a long way. I agree with you. Limpopo is a rural province. We're going to need more of it. And also, you'll agree with me that we had people that used to make their own ends, that were selling the fruits on the street. And therefore, those people, if they are under lockdown, which will then tell you they don't have any income currently, which means they might be in need of food parcels. That is why we're saying it is important for social workers to make sure that they assess those households and make sure that they do qualify. So the extension of lockdown, I think, also had a bearing in terms of the number of the food parcels that we're going to need. So we really want to appreciate it, and we're still calling even others out there to say, can you join hands with us as government and make sure that our people do not go to sleep without something in their stomach.
Let me see, before I let you go, let's talk about time frames. We see there's a truck just behind us that is loading. people are interested in knowing as to when exactly are they receiving this food, because as we speak, there's a family that is preparing its last meal. Are they receiving this tonight, tomorrow, or day after?
I think my instruction that I've given out is that by Sunday, there mustn't be any food that is remaining in this hall, because we can't keep on keeping food in this hall when people are sleeping without food. I think even those that are coming, already there is a plan in terms of who are we going to deliver these food parcels. So that's why I'm saying we must make sure that all this food are delivered to the rightful people, because truly our people are hungry out there, and surely we need to do something as government.
Limpopo MEC for Social Development, Nkakareng Rakwale, indicating that she has given an instruction that come Sunday, this food bank must be clean. Not only clean, the food must reach the correct recipients in the villages where people have been calling us to say that they have nothing left and they want to abide or comply with the lockdown regulations. It's something that we'll be monitoring going forward. But for now, Peter, is back to you in the studio.
Mike Marina, thanks very much indeed for that update. So, as you've heard there, about 2,000 mealtime food parcels being received there by the Premier in the province and soon to be distributed to